Your arteries are quietly killing you. And the scariest part? You probably have no idea it's happening right now as you're watching this video. Every single day, millions of people walk around with arteries that are slowly getting more and more clogged, and they feel completely fine until they don't. Until one morning, they wake up with chest pain, or worse, they don't wake up at all. Today, I'm going to show you exactly why your arteries get clogged, the warning signs your body is desperately trying to send you, the foods that are secretly destroying your heart, and 3 incredibly powerful Ayurvedic remedies that have been used for thousands of years to literally unclog your arteries and protect your heart. These aren't theories, these aren't myths, these are backed by real studies, real science, and centuries of Ayurvedic wisdom. So stay with me till the very end, because what you're about to hear could genuinely save your life or the life of someone you love. Let me start with a simple picture. Imagine you're driving on a busy highway and suddenly traffic comes to a complete standstill. Cars are bumper to bumper. Nobody is moving. Frustrating, right? Now imagine that highway is inside your body. That highway is your artery. And the traffic jam, that's cholesterol buildup. Your heart is working overtime, pumping blood, trying to push it through these narrowed, clogged passages. And just like a traffic jam that eventually leads to accidents, clogged arteries eventually lead to heart attacks. This is not something that happens to other people. This is happening inside bodies all around the world, and it could be happening inside yours right now. So the first question is, how do you even know if your arteries are blocked? The most reliable way is a simple lipid profile blood test. It gives you a clear picture of your cholesterol levels and overall heart health. But here's the thing, your body starts sending warning signals long before things get critical. You just need to know what to look for. Warning sign number 1, pain or discomfort in the left side of your chest. Now this one people often ignore or blame on gas or stress. But when cholesterol builds up in your arteries, it causes inflammation. And that inflammation can manifest as chest pain. Do not ignore this, ever. Warning sign number 2, shortness of breath. If you find yourself feeling like you can't quite catch your breath, even during simple activities, it could be a sign that blood flow through your arteries is being obstructed. Warning sign number 3, and this one surprises most people, tiredness, weak memory, and cramps in your legs. These symptoms often seem unrelated to your heart, but they're not. When blood isn't flowing freely through your body, your organs and muscles aren't getting the oxygen they need, and that shows up in ways you'd never expect. So if you've been experiencing any of these symptoms, please do not brush them off. Get a lipid profile test done. It's simple, it's affordable, and it could be the most important test you ever take. Now let's talk about why cholesterol builds up in the first place. Because here's the truth that nobody tells you clearly. Not all cholesterol is bad. There are 2 types. Good cholesterol, which actually helps your body function and actively works to reduce the bad kind. And bad cholesterol, which sticks to your artery walls like glue, building up over time and causing dangerous blockages. Your goal should always be to increase the good and decrease the bad. Simple in theory. But what in your daily life is sabotaging this balance? The number 1 culprit is your food choices. Red meat is one of the biggest sources of bad cholesterol, and the research backs this up powerfully. A 2019 study found that people who follow a plant-based diet have a 52% lower chance of having a heart attack. 52%. That is not a small number. That is more than half. The second major food villain is refined oil. When you fry foods in refined oils, bad cholesterol skyrockets. And it gets even worse when you reuse oil for deep frying, which, let's be honest, happens in most homes and restaurants. But perhaps the most hidden danger is hydrogenated oils. These are the oils found in packaged foods. Cream biscuits, commercial peanut butters, margarine, mayonnaise, processed cheese. These contain trans fats, and trans fats are among the most dangerous things you can put in your body when it comes to cholesterol. And it doesn't stop there. Packaged foods loaded with refined sugar and maida, white flour, cause your insulin to spike, which then triggers your body to produce even more cholesterol. Being overweight, living a sedentary lifestyle, smoking, and binge drinking all compound the problem dramatically. Now you might be thinking, Okay, if my cholesterol is high, I'll just take a statin drug like my doctor prescribes. And look, statins do work. They bring cholesterol under control. But here's the problem that most people don't realize. The moment you stop taking statins, the cholesterol comes back. And more critically, statins are known to carry serious side effects including liver damage, impotency, and muscle weakness. Why would you risk those side effects when there are natural, time-tested, safe ways to cleanse your arteries? Ways that have been documented in Ayurvedic scriptures for thousands of years. I've selected the 3 most effective, most practical, and most accessible remedies for you today. And the first one, it's probably sitting in your kitchen right now. Garlic. Yes, humble, ordinary, everyday garlic. Now, garlic isn't something we typically think of as medicine. We think of it as a cooking ingredient. But when used medicinally, garlic is extraordinarily powerful. More than 25 scientific studies have confirmed that consuming just 1 clove of raw garlic daily can significantly reduce cholesterol levels. 1 clove, that's it. Raw garlic contains vitamin C and B6, manganese, and selenium. But the real magic comes from a bioactive compound called allicin, a powerful antioxidant that specifically targets bad cholesterol, helps reduce it, and also lowers blood pressure at the same time. The key word here is raw. Cooking destroys much of the allicin, so for maximum benefit, take 1 raw clove of garlic, crush it slightly to activate the allicin, and swallow it with water about 1 hour before breakfast. Do this every day. It's free, it's easy, it's already in your kitchen, and the science backs it completely. The second remedy is something that not enough people know about, but once you discover it, you'll wonder how you ever lived without it. It's called Arjun bark, or Arjun ki chal in Hindi. This herb is so powerful for heart health that it's literally been called the cardiovascular herb in Ayurvedic tradition. And when you look at what it does, it's easy to understand why. Arjun bark has strong antioxidant properties, strong anti-inflammatory properties, and blood-thinning properties. It doesn't just attack bad cholesterol, it also reduces triglycerides, which are another dangerous type of fat in your blood. And on top of that, it actually increases good cholesterol. That triple action is incredibly rare and incredibly valuable. Here's what a real study found. When people consumed Arjun bark powder for just 1 month, their triglyceride levels dropped by 18%, their bad cholesterol dropped by 16%, and their good cholesterol increased by 10% in just 1 month. This is the kind of result people take expensive medication to achieve, and Arjun bark does it naturally, safely, and affordably. To use it, simply boil 1 teaspoon of Arjun bark powder in either milk or water, strain it, and sweeten with a little honey or jaggery if needed. Drink this after breakfast and again in the evening. If that preparation feels like too much effort, Arjun bark is also available in tablet and syrup form. Both can be taken after meals. Whatever form works best for your lifestyle, make it a habit. Now we come to the third remedy, and this one is truly something special. It's called Medohar Guggul. Let's break down that name because it tells you exactly what it does. Meta means fat tissue. Har means to eradicate. So Medohar Guggul literally translates to that which eradicates fat tissue. This is a classical Ayurvedic formulation based on Guggul resin, and it has been used for centuries specifically to target cholesterol and triglycerides. And the research on this is jaw-dropping. In a clinical study, when Medohar Guggul was administered alongside other Ayurvedic medicines, it reduced bad cholesterol and triglyceride levels by a staggering 30%. 30%! That's not a marginal improvement. That's a dramatic, meaningful, life-changing reduction. To use it properly, chew 2 tablets of Medohar Guggul with lukewarm water twice a day, once after breakfast in the morning and once after food in the evening. Chewing it rather than swallowing helps the body absorb it more effectively. So there you have it. 3 remedies, 3 different levels of effort, all of them powerful. Raw garlic before breakfast. Arjun bark as a tea, tablet, or syrup after meals. And Medohar Guggul tablets twice daily after food. You can choose one, or you can combine them. Either way, Commit to them for 2 full months and then go get your lipid profile test redone. The results will speak for themselves. But while you're doing that, let's also talk about the foods that actively help cleanse your arteries, because remedies work even better when your diet is supporting the process. Foods with healthy fats are your best friends here. A2 desi cow ghee, nuts, coconut, and flax seeds all help your body eliminate bad cholesterol rather than accumulate it. This might seem counterintuitive, eating fat to reduce bad fat, but the science is very clear on this. Good fats crowd out bad fats. The gourd family of vegetables, bottle gourd, ridge gourd, bitter gourd. These are extraordinarily effective at cleansing the arteries. If you're not already eating these regularly, start now. Fiber-rich foods like seasonal fruits and whole grains, especially oats, work like a broom in your digestive system, literally sweeping cholesterol out of your body before it can be absorbed into your bloodstream. And here's one you might not expect: Brazil nuts. In a remarkable study, when a group of men and women were given just 4 Brazil nuts to eat, their cholesterol dropped by 20 units in just 9 hours. 9 hours, 4 nuts. The power of the right food is genuinely extraordinary. And finally, beyond food and remedies, there's one practice that deserves its own moment of attention: Kapalbhati Pranayama. Just 10 minutes of this breathing exercise each day has been shown to help melt the stubborn plaque that builds up inside your arteries. 10 minutes. That's less time than most people spend scrolling through social media in the morning. Make that swap. Your heart will thank you. Let's bring it all together. Your arteries get clogged because of bad food choices, bad oils, processed foods, and an unhealthy lifestyle. Your body warns you with chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, weak memory, and leg cramps. A lipid profile test will confirm what's happening inside. To reverse the damage naturally, start with 1 clove of raw garlic with water an hour before breakfast every morning. Add Arjun bark as a tea, tablet, or syrup after your meals. Include Medohar Guggul, tablets twice a day after food. Load your plate with healthy fats, gourd vegetables, high-fiber grains, and the occasional handful of Brazil nuts. And commit to 10 minutes of Kapalbhati every single day. Your heart beats for you every single second of every single day without being asked, without taking a break, without a day off. It has been doing this since before you were even born. The least we can do is take care of it. And the beautiful thing is, it doesn't take much. Small, consistent, intentional choices made every day can completely transform your cardiovascular health in a matter of weeks. If this video opened your eyes to something you didn't know before, do me a favor right now. Hit that like button. It takes 1 second and it genuinely helps more people find this information who need it just as much as you did. Drop a comment below and tell me, which of these 3 remedies are you going to try first? I read every single comment and I'd love to know. And if you want to keep getting videos like this, real, research-backed, practical health content that can actually change your life, then subscribe to this channel and hit that bell so you never miss a thing. Because on this channel, we don't just talk about health. We make it simple, we make it actionable, and we make sure it actually works. I'll see you in the next one.